Hey guys, how you doing? Todd Chun, TC Deals. What's going on? This is my outfit, straight out of Brightmoor. I'm going to talk to you about the foreclosure auction. Not the tax auction, but the weekly mortgage foreclosure auction. All right, I do 4 of the auctions: Macomb, Wayne County, Macomb County, Oakland County, and Genesee County. Okay, so just to give you an example, I've been doing this for quite a few years, and the way it works is you go to the auction and you cannot get, the easy part is if you could get all the information prior to the auction, but they don't do it that way. You got to actually go to the live auction. The sheriff or the lady or the man that's running the auction, she reads off all the properties. Sometimes there's 10, sometimes there's 100. Okay, it depends on which one it is. And she'll read off, they're all a little bit different, but they usually read off the address and the opening bid amount. Okay, that means that's what the bank wants at least. Okay, that's the opening bid amount. Okay, reads it all off. Then you got 1 hour to do your due diligence, meaning you gotta find out if there's any other liens on the property. Okay, because if you're buying a second, I've seen this happen. People bought a Redford house and for $20,000, but they just bought a second mortgage. It had an $80,000 first mortgage. Okay, if you don't drive by the house prior to the auction, I seen that happen. So the house burnt down a week prior or the day prior. So you need to get your eyes on that house, and you just bought an empty lot. Okay, you got to check the taxes because you're gonna assume the taxes. You got to check the water bill. I seen an $8,000 water bill on a house before. Okay, so this is going to determine if it's a condo. That's a whole new level of buying houses. So you got to check the association and things, all this other nonsense. So the way I do it, I'm attached with a good title company. They help me out on this. They do a lot of the due diligence for me. I know how to do it by myself. I check a few things, but I like to have the security of a title company looking at it for me. I know how to check the water bills. I know how to check the taxes real fast. I'll have someone drive by the house at the time of during that hour while I'm going to get a check for the opening bid amount. Okay, so second part of the auction now starts. What they do is they find out, let's say there's 100 houses. They might ask anyone, okay, which house do you want to bid on? They figure out, okay, out of those 100 houses, only 15 only 15 of those 100 that someone might be interested in. So they pull those 15 out and they go one by one. They start with the opening bid, and if it's one of my houses I want, I'm going to say $1. Okay, so now I get it for $1 over the $20,000 opening bid. So I have a check in my bag for $20,000 made out to myself, and then I'll sign it over at the end. And then I have either cash or other checks made out to myself, but it will be for $1,000, 500, 100, and then I have a bunch of cash. So I figure out what I might say on this property, I'm only going to $28,000. So if someone else is bidding on it, they'll say 1,000, and then I'll say 100, and then they'll say 5,000. And then once I get up to my level where I'm going to stop, I stop. Okay, I let them get it. Okay, and or if I get it for $1 over, wonderful. All right, so that's how they do the bidding. Okay, there's a whole new level of just a lot of people know this, might not know this, but there's a redemption period. Just because I bought that house and I won it at that auction, I actually don't own it. I own the rights to it. There's 6 months redemption period. Sometimes it's a 12-month redemption period. That's very important to know. You got to know that before you bid on a house. All right. So if it's a 6-month redemption period, then I have 6 months I have to wait before that house becomes mine. Okay. In the meantime, I could try to reach the owner. I could try to work out a deal with them and get it sooner. There's ways of doing that. All right. That's a whole new seminar. But that is, anytime you want to come down to the auction, reach out to me, Todd Chun. You know my number, 248-497-9195. And from my understanding, they're not going to start till after the 1st of 2021. But feel free to reach out to me, and you could see for yourself how it works. It's pretty exciting. Thanks, guys.
That's good.